An opportunity like this doesn't come around very often, and most people will miss it, maybe even you. Let me explain better with a short story. A man in line in a store checked the price on a can of soup and frowned. He felt something shifting. Not just prices, the whole mood. Immediately a question comes to his head. Is this the moment when normal people either step up and build wealth, or step back and watch others do it? Moments like this do not last long. They arrive with a noise, they leave quietly. The people who act with a plan win. The people who wait for a sign miss it. And if you let this one drift by, you might spend the next 20 years trying to catch up to the people who moved while you were thinking. So, today I am going to hand you a step-by-step plan that is built for anyone who wants to move. But wait until the end, because there is a twist that can literally change your finances in weeks. Obviously, if you take action now. Over the last 100 years, we have seen many cycles. Booms, busts, recoveries. Every time people said this time is different, and every time a few basic truths stayed the same. When fear gets loud and assets fall far below fair value, that is when new fortunes start. Ordinary people who bought quality during the dot-com crash were paid for patience. People who bought solid real estate after the housing bust were paid for courage. Investors who kept buying through the short, sharp fall in 2020 were paid for discipline. None of them were magicians. They were consistent. They had a plan. They acted while others froze. Here is the pattern that almost never fails. Fear rises. Prices fall. Value appears. Time does the heavy lifting. It is not perfect and it is not instant, but it is reliable enough that calm people who prepare tend to win more than scared people who drift. Right now, the setup is rare. Debt is heavy. Money is not free anymore. Technology is racing forward. Policy is changing fast. Old industries will shrink. New ones will bloom. If you wait for absolute clarity, you will wait forever. The window opens when headlines are worst and everyone says do nothing. The window closes when the crowd feels safe again and the discounts are gone. So here is your 4-step plan, of which the 3rd step is the fundamental one. Step 1 is cash flow. You need fuel before you can take a trip. For every dollar you make, keep your lifestyle at most 75 cents. Send at least 10 cents into pure cash savings. Send at least 15 cents into investments. This is not theory. It is a habit. If you have painful credit card balances, attack them first. If you have no small cash cushion, build it now. 3 to 6 months of lean expenses is a wise target. Once you have that base, you start investing on a schedule that does not care about news. To build this base quickly, you can join my free Telegram community with the link in the description, where I will explain how to start a successful business with YouTube. And trust me, this is also a huge opportunity to seize now, before it's too late. Step 2 is automatic ownership. Pick a simple basket of broad, low-cost funds. Set a fixed day. Buy every week, or buy every month. Rain or shine, booms or dips. Do not try to outsmart the weather. Time in the market beats timing the market. Step 3 is a small active bucket. This is not gambling. This is educated participation in real trends. Study where money is moving. Energy reliability, data centers and chips, robotics and automation, logistics and materials, cyber and physical security, care for an aging population, infrastructure that keeps the world running, not hype, real demand. Place small positions only when you understand how those businesses make cash and who will pay them. Step 4 is an opportunity fund. Think of it as an emergency fund for investing. This is cash you will not touch except during rare sales, when a great index falls 30 or 40% for temporary reasons. When a strong company gets crushed by panic and not by a broken business. When a good housing market freezes because lenders are scared. That is when you deploy this fund in steps. Buy in thirds, 1/3 now, 1/3 lower, 1/3 only if true panic shows up. You are not hunting a magic bottom. You are buying value on sale and giving time the stage. Let us make that practical. Say you save 6 months of living costs. You automate weekly buys into broad funds. You build a separate opportunity fund with 3 to 6 months of income. A sudden sell-off hits. Prices gap down. The news is loud. You buy 1/3, you wait. If fear deepens, you buy another third. If fear turns into screaming panic, you finish the plan and buy the last third. Then you hold for 5 to 10 years. You keep adding small automatic buys the whole time. Will you buy at the exact bottom? No. You do not need to. You only need to buy great assets at great prices and hold them long enough for value to show up. I know the fear you feel. What if I buy and it keeps falling? What if I start and regret it? Here is how to stay calm. Write your rules on paper before you act. Write your target assets, your reasons, your entry steps, your maximum size, your sell rules if the facts break. Then follow the paper, not your emotions. The market will try to shake you. The news will try to scare you. Your paper will keep you steady. If the facts break, you exit and learn. If the facts hold, you stay the course and let time do its work. There is also a simple flow you must remember. Panic, overselling, opportunity, profit. When the crowd panics, they sell first and think later. That causes overselling. Prices fall below fair value. That opens opportunity for calm buyers. Over time, those buys become profit. You have seen this again and again. After the dot-com bust, after the housing crash, during the health scare of 2020. Every time, the same human emotions, the same math. But there is a trap that ruins most plans. Media noise, fear sells, greed sells. Titles are written to steal your attention because attention pays the bills. So you will see urgent words and dramatic thumbnails. Use a filter. Ask what actually changed in earnings, in cash generation, in demand, in supply, in rules. If the answer is little, breathe and stick to your rules. If something truly changed, adjust with intention, not with panic. You are allowed to change your mind when facts change. You are not allowed to throw your plan in the trash because a stranger on the internet yelled louder than you. Why is this moment special? Because large forces are moving at once. The cost of money has risen after years of near zero rates. Governments have large debts to service. Populations are aging in many places. New technology will reshape productivity and jobs. Supply chains are still adapting to a new world. Policy will redirect entire rivers of capital toward different sectors. That mix does not appear often. In moments like this, the gap between people who prepare and people who drift becomes huge. Prepared people buy quality at discounts and let time compound the results. Drifting people try to trade headlines, buy after the move, sell after the drop, and promise themselves they will start later. Later becomes never. I want you to feel two things right now: urgency and calm. Urgency because the clock is moving and you cannot buy back time. Calm because a simple written plan turns chaos into steps. Start with your numbers tonight. List your income. List your spend. Cut the non-essential. Lock in the 75-15-10 habit. Automate transfers so discipline happens even when you are tired. Choose your broad funds. Fix your buy day. Build the opportunity fund steadily. Make a short watch list of assets you would love at specific prices. Decide your buys in steps before any drama. Then go live your life while the plan works in the background. I need to warn you clearly. If you hear this and do nothing, if you keep spending to the edge, if you chase hype at the top and sell at the bottom, the next 10 years will feel like a slow leak you cannot fix. Others will build what you could have built. You will call it luck. It will not be luck. It will be rules and patience. Do not let that be your path. Choose the other path tonight. Make risk your servant, not your master. Diversify across broad funds. Keep position sizes sane. Hold with long horizons. Keep cash for rare shots. Write your rules. Review them every quarter. Be consistent, not flashy. One brick at a time. One calm buy at a time. One quiet transfer at a time. Make the first step now, which could be to like this video. So many more people that are interested on how to seize this opportunity will discover this channel. then join my free Telegram community as soon as possible because the slots are very limited. Here I'll explain step by step how to start a successful YouTube business without putting your face on the line. I'll give you my strategies on how I make all my channels explode, and to prove to you that it really works, just look at this channel, which is the most obvious proof. If you found value in this video, smash the subscribe button, and let me guess, you have never heard of step 4, right? See you soon in the Telegram community. I'll wait for you. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only, and any results depend on your own decisions and actions.